Hello, this is what I was talking about doing for a little while. I was doing a review on the tracker. It's a 2017 Pro Guide V175 single console. Overall, it's been a pretty good boat. Small issues with Bass Pro and trailer. Boat itself, not too bad. I added the Minn Kota Altera right off the bat. Pretty much a necessity. An excellent add-on. Great idea. Added the Scotty downrigger just recently. And the only real mount they sell is a Brocraft bracket. I believe Amazon and eBay. Few modifications, worked really well, but right out of the box, yeah, you better look at that first. Carpet is a little issue, in and out of the live well all the time. As you can see, the carpet won't hold up to in and out of the live well. I worked this live well pretty well. The front live well, there's another one in the front right here. I don't really use it too much. A lot of people say ice chest and things like that, or extra storage. But it's real easy to flip the switch the wrong direction and put water in that. So, extra storage, probably think about that. Unless you're real cautious with your switches on the dash. The Mercury 115, 2017. Has a 4-blade, came with a 4-blade, 17 pitch. They propped the boat right. That I can swear by. It'll use every bit of RPM and it'll move. I mean, empty, this boat would do 49 miles an hour, which would actually start chine walking on me. It was a little bit scary. You better put some weight in it. A little bit of weight and it's pretty safe. Cruise at 45 miles an hour all day. 47, at times. If you're pushing it alone and you're not too heavy like me. The jack was a little cheap. I keep it lubed and stuff like that. And WD spray up it so it keeps turning. The bunk boards I had to replace already. They were not good wood. In less than 2 years, they were broken and rotten. So it had some kind of fungus in the wood they used, so it didn't work out very well. Wasn't a good idea. Wheel bearings on the trailer, pretty good. Never hit, no, water has never gotten in those. They got a spindle that's drilled all the way through, so when you grease them from the outside with a grease gun, it hits both bearings, which is a good improvement from what they used to be. I added a trolling plate. Gets me down to 1.2 miles an hour, no problem. On the motor without the plate, you're looking at 2.7 trolling speed, which is your faster baits. It's just fine. But if you want a kokanee fish or anything like that, you gotta put a trolling plate on it. Want to do a kicker over here. They claim they would void my warranty because I have to drill 2 holes in the boat. So the boat never had a hole drilled in it. I still got a couple years left on the warranty, a little more. I've had this boat going on 3 years come April. 5-year warranty. I got almost 300 hours on the Merc. It's ran flawless. This Minn Kota's been flawless. The seats, you gotta buy and add your own, pedestal and stuff so you can sit in it comfortably and actually fish. Does come with 3 seats. You want to buy another one to match, it's $750, which I didn't do. The guys that worked on the boats over at Bass Pro sold me a couple just regular whatever seats are gray that match cheap. $60 or something, and I had 2 extra seats. But you really don't want to put them in your boat unless you want to keep them in, because these are so hard to get them out of. It's insanity. I've tried different graphite sprays, Teflon sprays, everything, but this Springfield seat mount is crazy insane to get them back out of. I don't understand why they do this. And there's 3 of them. I mean, sure, we could ride 5 passengers or whatever, but I'd never get those seats out of my way so I could fish the back of this boat. And if you put the seat in the back deck here, you'll never tilt the motor. You'll never get it on that prop right there. What they call it, the Transom Saver. You'll never get it on it. And you'll never get that seat out. You'll fight it. And if it's been in there very long, forget it. It's over. If it's been in there very long, you're gonna have to completely remove that and beat it off with a mallet, because they stick that bad. So that's one complaint. But overall, other than the bunk boards and the carpet right there, you know, everything else has worked good for the 300 hours I put on the boat. This Lowrance, pretty cheesy, off by a couple feet. I've just dealt with it and lived with it for the last 2.5, 3 years, so pretty soon I'll update it to a Hummingbird. Can only do so much at once though, you know. But yeah, no, the vinyl's held up good in the floor, which they had to fix because when I bought it, looked like somebody had cowboy boots in the rain stomping on it. I put a rod holder here. I really couldn't figure out a good location that's actually convenient in the boat for a rod holder. This is fine for traveling at speeds or whatever, moving the boat around, but when you're fishing, they're in your way. Can't use it for anything else other than traveling. So I strap usually 2 to 4 rods down here. It's got those little rubber band straps. We got a rod box here, 5 holes, 7.5 foot rods. They say you can double them up, but I'll double them up a time or 2, but not on all 5. So be pretty tight just with 7, really. 5, that's what I run in there. I got dual batteries under there for the Minn Kota. And let's see, what else? That's about it so far. I mean, the Mercury's been flawless, the hull of the boat flawless, handles big water excellent, as long as you're driving the boat and breaking the wake. You know, when it gets real nasty, you got to make sure you run that hull into the wave. Sideways, no good, but definitely handles the water better than the Skeeter bass boat I had before this. The big waves and stuff we get here in Northern California, the Skeeter would get swamped. But this has been pretty good for me so far. I don't look to take it out in big water, but it's a little safer coming back if you're in this, so can't think of too much more. But the boat's been excellent for a tracker. It's all welded, real solid, powder coated. It's a pretty nice boat. They got a lot of cheap things on it. You want to rig it yourself, of course, like anything else. And don't store it in the sun. The carpet can't handle the sun. Keep it in the garage, the tongue fold, so it goes in 18-foot garage, no problem. Even though the whole package is about 22 feet, you know, if that's straight out. But yeah, this is about it. Just wanted to get out there and let people know what to kind of expect if you're looking to buy a tracker. In ways like far as rigging, it's cheaper than other boats, but in ways like hull design and stiffness and stuff like that, it's better than other boats too. Like better than a Crestliner, I think. and a Lund. It's better than Crestliner and Lund, really. It's a lot stiffer. So that's my thought on the tracker. I love it's been good to me. Too bad they put cheap bunk boards on it. Gonna have to replace the jack pretty soon. Other than that, you know, your general service, you're good to go. So good luck, guys. If you get you one of these and rig it the way you want, you're gonna be okay. So we'll go around it one more time. Tracker. I mean, the paint holds up good. It's not paint, it's powder coat. So is the Mercury, it's powder coat too. So yeah, it holds up very well. And the trailer's coated too with some special coating. Had a tire thing, but it drags everywhere. Scraped in my driveway like horrendously bad, so I cut it off. There's a basket right there. The winch is held up just fine. Just that's gonna have to be replaced. But yeah, no, she's been a good boat. I trust it. So that's what it is. Everybody take care. Like and subscribe. And I'll come back with you with some Pyramid Lake action. All right, take care.